Hey everybody, today is my monthly show and tell. Just going to show 8 records I picked up in September. All of these were bought on Amazon. None of them had I previously owned on vinyl. 4 of the 8, I believe, I had on CD. So let's jump in. First one is Elvis Costello's debut album, My Aim Is True, 1977. I've always loved this album. I had it on CD. I wanted to add it to the vinyl collection, so just a display of his range. A lot of country, punk, of course, pop, blues, just everything added into this album. Welcome to the Working Week, Miracle Man, Allison, it was a hit, Watching the Detectives, The Angels Want to Wear My Red Shoes, Less Than Zero, Pay It Back, I'm Not Angry, and Waiting for the End of the World. Just great songs. There's the back. Elvis Costello, 1977. He had 3 or 4 really terrific albums to start his career, and some like his '80s albums too. I'm not a big fan, but I like his first 3 or 4 albums of the late '70s. Next up, Eagles on the Border. I believe this is their 4th album. This is the one where they have Don Felder as a full member. Already Gone is the lead-off track. The Best of My Love's the closer. In between, you've got James Dean, which is a nice little rockin' tune, the title track, On the Border, and Old 55, which is the cover of the Tom Waits song. So, On the Border. I'm a big Eagles fan, so never had it on vinyl. I have most of the other ones, but this is one I've had on CD only, and just wanted to fill out the vinyl part of the Eagle collection. Next up is a singer, female singer from the '70s, Nicolette Larson. This is her debut album, Nicolette. She was a background singer for Neil Young on Comes a Time album, and her big hit off of this was Lot of Love, which Neil wrote. She sings. Pretty successful song. She also does a cover of the Sam Cooke song "You Send Me" from the '50s. Love her voice. She was married to the session drummer Russ Kunkel, who played on a lot of Jackson Browne and James Taylor albums. So Nicolette Larson, unfortunately, she died quite young of a prescription overdose, I believe it was, and mixed with alcohol. So a tragic ending for Nicolette. Next up is the band. Stage Fright, 1970 album. Always liked this one. Never even had it on CD. I had a few of the tunes from this on the greatest hits, but I wanted to dive in. Great band from the '60s and early '70s. Of course, Americana music. Recently did a top 10 songs list with Sam St. John and Glenn Kellaway. That was a fun project. Here's the band, the guys on the back. The big tunes off of this are The Shape I'm In and Stage Fright. So nice addition as well from the band. Next up is an album I've seen other people buying recently, and I figured I'd jump in on this one too. Standing in the Doorway. This is Chrissie Hynde doing Bob Dylan. What's there, 9 songs on here? 9 tunes. And interested to see what this sounds like. I haven't played it yet. I'm a Chrissie Hynde and the Pretenders fan, and of course a Dylan fan, so this was a must-have for me. The last 3 I have here are all Dylan albums. I got the Freewheelin' Bob Dylan from '63. This has Blowin' in the Wind, Don't Think Twice, It's All Right, Hard Rain's Gonna Fall, Masters of War. Just a must-have album for Dylan fans. Had it on CD. Wanted to get the album. I love the cover too, with his girlfriend walking down the streets of New York City. And of course, Highway 61 Revisited, probably, arguably, the best Dylan album. Either that, Blonde on Blonde, or Blood on the Tracks. So those are his 3 best albums, critically, and most of his fans would agree. This one here, you open with Like a Rolling Stone, goes from the folk era into the rock or electric sound. Tombstone Blues, takes a lot to laugh. It takes a train to cry. What else is on here? From a Buick 6, Ballad of a Thin Man. Every song. Queen Jane approximately. Highway 61 Revisited, and of course Desolation Row, the 11-minute, 21-second lyrical masterpiece, which closes the album. So this came out in 1965, Highway 61. And last and certainly not least, I picked up this Bob Dylan bootleg series, number 12, from 1965 to 1966. This is a 3 LP set, a lot of outtakes, different stuff that he was experimenting with from those albums in the mid-60s. Glad to have this. There's Blonde on Blonde stuff on here, and Highway 61 stuff as well. Different variations of those tunes. I'm not really a completist. I don't have every Dylan album. I think I have 16 of his 39 albums altogether, so it's not very much. But I wanted to have this because this is my favorite era of Bob Dylan's songwriting. So I wanted to check this out and see what it's all about. So that's what I picked up for the month of September. Thanks a lot for watching, and we will see you guys next time. Take care. Bye.